Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Tom Grody. Hi. It is January 13th. It's Wednesday in 2021. It is 7:07 exactly, and it is time for 7 Minutes of Sunshine. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. Today, the topic today is accountability. And today, the President of the United States is being impeached for a second time, which has never, ever happened. He has been kicked off of every social media platform, including, I guess, today, YouTube. So the President of the United States has been kicked off of every social media platform. The Parler platform, which was the conservative platform, which was kind of allowing for a lot of, I guess, hate speech and not such good stuff, has been taken down. Nobody will host it. So accountability, accountability. It's very, very, very important part of all this stuff. And I've got up here today a statement by Liz Cheney, the third ranking Republican in the in Congress. This is pretty historic as well. She put this statement out yesterday. I thought I would read this. It's called Accountability as well. It says, Washington, Wyoming Congresswoman and House Republican Conference Chair Liz Cheney released the following statement ahead of votes in the House this week. On January 6, 2021, a violent mob attacked the United States Capitol to obstruct the process of our democracy and stop the counting of presidential electoral votes. This insurrection caused injury, death, and destruction in the most sacred space in our republic. Much more will become clear in our coming days and weeks, but what we know now is enough. The President of the United States summoned this mob, assembled the mob, and lit the flame of this attack. Everything that followed was his doing. None of this would have happened without the President. The President could have immediately and forcefully intervened to stop the violence. He did not. There's never been a greater betrayal by a President of the United States of his office and his oath of the Constitution. I will vote to impeach the President. Why am I talking about this today on 7 Minutes of Sunshine? I am because accountability is such a critical part of how we live as a society, how we hold folks accountable who do not hold our shared values. And the amazing part is that we have a tremendous divide in the country as to what those values might be, but also even agreeing to the values that certain leaders hold. For some of us, it's obvious. For some of it's not. And there's disagreement. And what we can't do is let that tear our country apart. What we do need to do is we have to hold leaders accountable for their actions. And that goes for every person that will vote today on impeachment. They have an opportunity to record this time in history. Liz Cheney has made her choice. She's the third ranking Republican in the House. It's a courageous choice in some respects, but when we stand up and align our values to our actions, it doesn't feel as courageous. It just feels it's easy. It feels like the right thing to do. I know she's at peace today. I know she's going to feel right about casting that vote. There's going to be a lot of folks who don't, who are trying to figure out how to have it all, how to kind of squeak by in this moment. I personally have sent a message to Steve Stivers, Representative Steve Stivers, who my husband ran against in Congress. You know, Rick ran. So when Rick, I'm going to share this story. But you know, when Trump won in 2016, we were upset, and it wasn't just because a Republican won. And, you know, we've been fighting the Republican Party for LGBTQ rights for decades now. It was because we saw somebody win who was an obvious xenophobe, all the phobes, and was really using the other to gain power in a big way, and who just lied constantly And Rick had lived in a lot of countries around the world where he saw dictators in action. And he said to me, this man is a fascist and he's going to be a dictator. He will do anything to stay in power. And my husband said that to me. I cried and he got to work and he said, what can I do? And he ran for Congress against Steve Stivers. It was a long shot in a gerrymandered district. Steve was the head of the National Congressional whatever committee, Republican committee, which was in charge of keeping the Congress red. Steve has supported Trump both times. Was at a rally right before the election, screaming, we love Trump. But he's also tried to play himself as a moderate. He's tried to squeeze. He's tried to figure out how does he keep everybody happy in his base? How does he support Trump while also trying to come off as somebody who's moderate and can appeal to the folks in Upper Arlington, which has actually turned blue. Rick ran against him. He lost, but we got the House. Dems took the House. Can you imagine if the Dems didn't have the House the last 2 years? Because the Dems got the House, we're having our second impeachment. We've got a lot of stuff that came out. And now, of course, the Dems have taken the White House and the Senate. Things are going to change in a big way, and Trump is being impeached. And I guess the message today is, accountability. And we live in a country where our leaders are accountable to the voters. And we have a president who tried to suppress that, who tried to take that away from us. And it was a bridge too far. It was a bridge too far. And so here we are, the second impeachment today, accountability. Folks have a chance to do the right thing. Now, if their values are not, if their prioritized values are just about trying to stay in office, or they really just don't care about our democracy, it is what it is. I guess we'll see by the votes. I've learned a lot about politics, learned a lot about values, and we're going to see a lot of leaders rise who talk about their values. And we're going to we always see what their values really are when they vote, when they do what they do. And we've seen so many leaders fall. We've been so disappointed at the crassness and the love of power over the power of love. So I see a big change, a sea change here. I see authenticity coming to our leaders. I see corporate America standing up, which, there's a lot of issues with corporate America, but corporate America is actually doing the right thing right now, taking donations away from people who voted to not certify the election, which is was ludicrous. So here we are, and I see a lot of religious leaders standing up as well, and things are going to change. Things are going to get better. Last message for today is we also have to remember that they are us. We need to lead with love, use the golden rule, and do the next right thing. So big day today. I think it's important to record these moments on these 7 minutes of sunshine. Put everything in context about values, and remember today, what are your values? How are you living them? Look for other people that share your values, and we're going to make it all better. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, even when it's really damn cloudy out, the sun is always shining. Have a great day.